Iranian-made missiles and rockets launched from Gaza at Tel Aviv and Jerusalem only drove home what we already know. America, Israel, and the entire international community must prevent Iran from acquiring a nuclear weapon. This is a commitment that President Obama has made and repeated because we know very well the Iranian regime already exports terrorism, not only to Israel's doorstep, but across the world. We see Iran bringing repression to Syria. We see Iran brutalizing their own people. So a nuclear Iran is not simply a threat to Israel. It is a threat to all nations and risks opening the floodgates on nuclear proliferation around the world. When it comes to Iran's nuclear threat, the United States does not have a policy of containment. We have a policy of prevention, built on the dual tracks of pressure and engagement, while keeping all options on the table. The United States is ratcheting up the pressure to sharpen the choices facing Iran's leadership. We've had our own sanctions in place for many years, but we never had a coalition like the one we have built over the last 4 years. We convinced all 27 nations of the European Union to stop importing Iranian oil, and all 20 major global importers of Iranian oil, including Japan, India, China, and Turkey, to make significant cuts. Iran today exports more than 1 million fewer barrels of crude each day than it did just last year. Iran's currency is worth less than half of what it was last November. The pressure is real and it is growing. And let me add, we take pride in the coalition we have assembled, but no pleasure in the hardship that Iran's choices have caused its own people to endure. We are making every effort to ensure that sanctions don't deprive Iranians of food, medicines, and other humanitarian goods. I travel the world working to help people everywhere take part in the global economy, and we never lose sight of the fact that Iranians deserve this no less than any other people. America's goal is to change the Iranian leadership's calculus. We have worked with the P5+1 to put a credible offer on the table. If there is a viable diplomatic deal to be had, we will pursue it. And should Iran finally be ready to engage in serious negotiations, we are ready. When Iran is prepared to take confidence-building measures that are verifiable, we are prepared to reciprocate. What we will not do is talk indefinitely. The window for negotiation will not stay open forever. President Obama has made that clear, and by now I think it should be clear. This is a president who does not bluff. He says what he means, and he means what he says.